Hey, it's your girl, Casual Chrissy, and I'm here today to talk about my curly hair routine. So, I just want to show you how I do my hair in the winter to keep it moisturized, keep it looking healthy and bouncy and fresh. Also, you want to make sure you're using good, putting a lot of moisture in your hair. So that means deep conditioning every week, moisturizing and sealing your hair. I don't know about you, but I was raised with in a southern black family. My family is from Alabama, and I was always told, girl, you need to grease that scalp, grease that hair, oil your hair. But here's the thing, you have to make sure you moisturize your hair too, not just putting oil on it, because oil is only just going to keep moisture from getting in, but it can also keep moisture in your hair at the same time too. So you want to make sure you're putting moisturizing products like great leave-in conditioners that will provide that great moisture. Two of my favorite leave-in conditioners I have right here. I have Carol's Daughter leave-in spray. This stuff is amazing. It also has a little bit of protein in it, which is why I like it. It smells great. It replenishes moisture, improves manageability, and adds shine. It also has aloe, pro B vitamin, B5, and wheat protein. I like to spray it in my hair just a little bit right after I wash it, but I also like to spray a little bit after I, to refresh my hair. And I also use it in my son's hair to refresh his hair too. Another great product, my holy grail leave-in conditioner, SheaMoisture Raw Shea Butter Extra Moisture Detangler. It has sea kelp, argan oil, and shea butter in it. This stuff is amazing. I had stopped using it for a little while. I think I was just trying to try different stuff and noticed a huge difference in my hair. It makes my hair super shiny, very moisturized. Love, 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 love this stuff. Also, you want to make sure you're deep conditioning a lot. That gives a lot of moisture in your hair. My two favorite deep conditioners to use during this time of year is the Macadamia Deep Repair Mask. It is an amazing repair mask. It can super thick. As you can see, you've probably seen it a lot on on YouTube. It's expensive. I'm not gonna lie, it's pricey, expensive. But it's so worth it. I looked at it a long time before I decided to get it. I eventually decided to get it. I found it at TJ Maxx on clearance for like $20. Now that go to show how expensive it is when it's on clearance for $20. But it is so worth the money. I can now say I will pay the full price if I can't find it. Of course, I'm gonna try to find it on clearance first, but I love this stuff. This is one of the only deep conditioners that I can use without using a hooded dryer and reaping the benefits from it. Otherwise, I have to use a hooded dryer. My other favorite holy grail deep conditioner is the Joico Moisture Recovery Treatment Balm. This stuff is amazing. This is also super thick. I have to use this under a hooded dryer. It in order to reap the benefits. It smells really good. It almost has like a perfume smell to it, but in a good way. Like and it lasts in your hair. You'll smell it like later on in the day, and it's just like, is that me? I really love this stuff. You'll notice it, an immediate difference as soon as you put it on your hair. I like to have two different deep conditioners that I go back and forth. I don't like to keep using the same deep conditioner every week. So I like to switch it up a little bit so my hair doesn't get used to the one thing and I get reap the benefits from the two. So you want to have good moisturizing styling products. So I like to just layer on the moisture. But during the winter, I love to use the Curl Enhancing Smoothie with silk protein and neem oil, thick curly hair. I'm pretty sure you've seen this everywhere. And I have to be careful with this because my hair is a little funny with shea butter. So yeah, I have to be light with this. I use a little of this. I don't use too much, but it just does help give that extra little bit of moisture I need to keep the shine lasting and the moisture lasting in my hair. But sometimes I may opt not to use this, and I may use the Marc Anthony Strictly Curls Curl Defining Lotion. And this is also just a great product that it gives you great hold without drying your hair and without making it crunchy. I really love this stuff. I happen to just see it on sale. You can get this at like Rite Aid for like, I think $7 or $8. Rite Aid or Walgreens, any of that. I just stumbled across it. I think I actually first got it at Ulta, but you can either get the curl defining lotion or either the Curl Envy, either one of those. Really good at defining curls. So I really like this styling lotion as well. I actually like this one a little bit more than the SheaMoisture one, to be honest, for my hair, because I have to really be careful with the SheaMoisture. So this one I could be a little bit heavier with, but I did not use this one in the video. And then finally, I always top it off with the EcoStyler Gel. In the winter, I don't use as much as I will in the summer. Now in the summer, I'm laying it on because I don't want the frizz. But in the winter, I don't use quite as much. Right now, I have the olive oil one. I know there's like a ton of different kinds. I haven't really tried the other ones. This was the first one I tried, to be honest. I liked it and I stuck with it. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, and I have a pretty big tub. This tub will actually last me for a while, especially during the winter. So, and then finally, when I wash my hair, as you'll see, I personally do not like to diffuse. For me, diffusing tends to give my hair a different turnout. However, I will diffuse, like I will, if I need my hair to dry faster, I'll at least try to let it air dry for 2 hours and then diffuse. It'll come out better that way. But I can't just straight out diffuse my hair. It just doesn't work for me. However, but if I can get away with it, I pretty much will always air dry. I just feel like it better define curls that way. I know some people, and then for me, I could just then do this and do all that to fluff it up, and my hair will fluff up pretty well pretty quickly. And when I go to fluff my hair like this, I like to use the coconut oil. So I don't put coconut oil on my hair when it's wet. I read some studies that found that actually coconut oil is most beneficial to your hair when it's dry, not when it's wet. And this was scientific studies. This wasn't like your girl and them up the street. It was scientific studies that found that it's actually most beneficial and most penetrating when your hair is dry. I also like to use the Mimosa Hair Honey, the Shine Pomade. I don't know if you can see that. And this is also, so this is deceptive. It looks like, when I first saw this stuff, I actually did not want to try it. I was like, this stuff looks like it's going to be some crazy thick. It made me think of that, like, I don't know if you remember, like back in the day when I remember my grandmother pressed my hair, that red, I don't even remember what it's called, like that red pomade or grease that they used to press your hair that would have your ears popping and burning, and pop while they hot combed your hair. And that's what this made me think of, but it's not like that at all. It actually is relatively thin once you get it working in your hair, and it gives your hair a really nice shine. I also love using this in my son's hair. And I forgot to mention, I also co-wash mostly during the winter. I will, when I do need to shampoo, I will use the mixed shampoo. It's an okay shampoo. It's not something I'm like in love with. I don't like to use it too often because I actually find it kind of drying. So if I use it, I literally only use it once. I've had this for almost a year, and you see how little I've used it. But I mean, I'm just trying to get through it, so I have it. Another way I like to clarify my scalp is with 1 part apple cider vinegar, 2 parts water, and just take an applicator bottle and apply it to my scalp in the shower, and then just really like work it through and let it sit for like a minute or so. My scalp feels so good after I do that. Or I'll use and then follow it with the tea tree, but I like to use the Trader Joe's tea tree Tingle to co-wash. So these are the products I like to use. I find that they are amazing in my hair in the winter, that they provide great moisture, that they're really good for my scalp because you know we get that itchy scalp in the winter, and these products really help me prevent that. And now I will show you how I do my hair. And these are pretty much the results. This is how my hair comes out every time. It's light, it's fluffy. So I hope you enjoyed my curly hair routine. Thanks for tuning in to Casual Chrissy. Please subscribe, comment, and like down below, and tune in soon. Don't forget to check out my blog at casualchrissy.com.